Hey sunshine souls, welcome back to Crochet Simple. Now that we've crocheted all over pieces, 10 squares and 5 triangle, and after steaming them and making sure they're completely flat and even, we can start joining them together. If you haven't watched their tutorials yet, I've added the links both in the description and on the screen for you. You can check those out first, get your motifs ready, and then come back to this video. We arrange the motifs next to each other following the pattern I've drawn for you like this, and then we join them together. You can use any method you're comfortable with, whether it's stitching with a needle or crocheting them together with your hook. There is no right or wrong here, just go with what feels good to you. Okay, I want using my hook. All of these sections along the lines should be joined together one by one. Okay, you can start from any square you like and then join all of the lines you have. Okay, finally, for the edge of the bandana, we need to add a border for it. Okay, let's get started to joining the squares together. Make a slip knot on your hook. Bring your two squares, place them side by side. Here is our 3 stitch of the border here. Start from the second one. In the back loop, here is our stitch. Here is the back loop, and here is the third loop. For the first connection, insert your hook into the back loop and third loop. Okay, and then go to the next square. In the second stitch of the corner, the middle one, actually here, insert your hook into the back loop of it and take your yarn, bring the yarn out from both of them and make a chain. Then go to the next stitch, insert your hook into the back loop of the both side here, make a slip stitch plus 1 chain. Again, insert your hook. Look, this is our stitch. Insert your hook into the back loop of it and also back loop of the other side. Let me show you. Here is our stitch, and now we're gonna make our stitches into the back loop. Here is our back loop. Okay, insert my hook into the back loop of it and make a slip stitch and 1 chain. Do this for all stitches you have on your row until the end. If you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Every likes, comments, and subscribe makes my day brighter. Thanks for your support. It really means a lot for me. Keep going along by making 1 slip stitch plus 1 chain into the back loops of the both square until you receive to the end of the square. When you receive to the last stitch, in the middle stitch of the corner here, look, here is our joining line. You can use any method for joining your squares together. Bring your next 2 squares, go to the middle stitch of the next square, the corner. Look, here is our 3 stitch. Here is our middle stitch, sorry. Go to the middle stitch of the corner of the next square, bring the yarn out from there, make a slip stitch plus 1 chain. And now do the same for the all stitches you have on your round, just making 1 slip stitch plus 1 chain into the each next stitches until you receive to the end. Just joining your squares together. Do this until the end. When you reach the part where there's 1 triangle and 1 square, you should work exactly the same you did with the squares. Okay, insert your hook into the second stitch of the corners of the square and the second stitch of the corner of a triangle. make a slip stitch plus 1 chain in there, and then continue the row with making 1 slip stitch plus 1 chain into the each back loops of the stitches from both sides, the square side and the triangle side, just like the other joining that you made with the squares. Do the same for this one. Okay, a few more stitches. The last stitch, insert your hook into the both sides, make a slip stitch plus 1 chain, and done. Here is my first line that I join them together, and now I must join these two sides together. Insert my hook into the middle stitch of the square and the first stitch of the triangle here. Join with the slip stitch and 1 chain, and now keep going along by the diagram. Insert my hook into the back loops of the both sides, make a slip stitch and 1 chain in the each stitches. Okay, you can use any joining method you like. I've shared different joining techniques in several tutorials on my channel, and soon I'll be going live to show you how to join motifs using both a crochet hook and needle. So make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss it. Okay, just keep going along by making slip stitch and a chain in each stitches. Okay. Okay, in the end, we have this shape of the joining line. Now I'm gonna cut the tail of the yarn and joining the other lines together. Okay, now I'm gonna joining these lines and this line, and then come back and joining these lines together. Before that, I'm gonna showing you for the joining these two squares together. When you receive to here, making 1 chain and insert your hook into the middle stitch of the both side, and then make your stitches a slip stitch plus 1 chain, and do the same for the all stitches until the end. Okay, let me joining my stitches together and come back for the other lines. Okay, start from the first stitch, insert my hook into the both stitch of the both side, make a slip knot and a chain, then into the each stitches make a slip stitch plus 1 chain. Do this until the joining line of the previous line. When you receive in there, make a slip stitch into the same stitch and 1 chain, skip the joining line, go to the Next stitch, make a slip stitch and one chain. Okay, look, here is our both stitch of the both side. Make a slip stitch plus one chain. Look, here is our the joining lines in the two-way. Do this for the all lines and all the joining lines. Let me join all of them, then go back for the edge of the bandanas. Alright, I've joined all the parts together. All the motifs are now connected. And now it's the time to crochet the bandana's ties and add a decorative border around it. Okay, bring my yarn. Leave a long tail for it. Make a slip knot over it. By the tail of the yarn, wrap a yarn around my hook, pull through 2 loops. Look, wrap a yarn, pull through 2 loops. Again, wrap a yarn and pull through 2 loops. You can make the ties with chains if you want, but this way is the better. Make 65 chains. Let me make it and back. Okay, I'd make 65 stitches, and now I want to join it to the bandana here into the first stitch. Make a single crochet in here, and now I'm gonna make the edge of the bandana in the front of it. Insert my hook into the stitch and make a single crochet in there, and insert the hook into the body of a stitch and make a single crochet in there. Again, insert my hook into the stitch, make a single crochet, insert my hook into the body of a stitch. Look, this is what we got. Again, make a single crochet into the stitch. Here is our chains. Make a single crochet into the each chains. Okay, skip the magic ring, the whole of the magic ring. Go to the next side in the body of the stitch, make a single crochet, and into the stitch make a single crochet. Okay, do this for the all edge of the bandana, the edge of the front of it. Just making a single crochet into the each stitches, into the each body of each stitch. Okay, like this. When you receive to the joining border, make a single crochet into the joining border. Make a single crochet between 2 joining border, and again make a single crochet into joining border in the body of it, and do this for the all stitches. Let me show you a little more. Okay. It might be a little tricky to insert the hook into the body of each stitches, but that's totally fine. Just take your time and do it patiently. Okay, just make a stitches for the all the row until the end here. Okay, I made my stitches. Here is my tie. Now I'm gonna make the border for the bandana. Make a chain and make a slip stitch plus 1 chain into the each stitch I have all around my bandana. Just make one slip stitch plus one chain into the each stitches. As I said to you, you can use any method you like for your border. What color would you choose for this project? I'm really loving this one. How about you? Tell me in the comment below. Okay, just making one slip stitch plus one chain into the each stitch until you receive to the here. When you receive to the end, and done, cut the tail of the yarn. Okay, here is my beautiful border of the bandana. For the other tie, insert my hook into the first stitch here. I'm leaving a slightly longer yarn tail, about 30 centimeters. Then make a slip knot and start making my chains in there. Wrap a yarn around my hook, make a stitch in there, make a chain, just wrap a yarn, pull through 2 loops. Do this for the 65 chains. Okay, cut the tail of the yarn and done. Now all we need to do is that making the edge for the top of the bandana. If you want, you can skip this step and go for the stemmet. Okay, insert my hook into the first stitch here and bring the yarn out from there and make a chain into the same stitch, make a slip stitch plus one chain, and into the each next stitches make a slip stitch plus one chain, just like the borders for the each edge of the bandana that we made previous steps. Okay, let me make my stitches and back to show you the end of the work. Okay, cut the tail of the yarn and that's it. Our beautiful bandana is all done, and all we need to do is that hiding the tail of the yarns in the each side of our bandana. Just secure them between the stitches and don't push too hard the needle. Hide them like this, and after that cut it. Do this for the all tail of the yarn you have on your bandana like this. Let me hide them and back. Our beautiful bandana is all done. I hope you enjoyed making it as much as I did, and if you like, you can stem it a little with a steamer. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your crafty friends. I'd love to see your finished bandanas, so feel free to send me a photo either to my Instagram or by email. Both links are in the description. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to do it. Love you all. Happy crocheting. See you next time. Bye.